Hi guys, welcome back to Barker's Nerf channel. So last week I chatted to you about this blaster, the Airstrike Thunderstorm, and it turned to be just a storm in a teacup instead. But I was very amped about it. It was cheap. I saw it as a good entry level blaster to get into the hobby to eventually replace the Strife, and it turned out not to be. But what I want to do this week is I actually want to open this guy up. Let's look at the internals. Let's see what makes it tick. And let's see, maybe we can actually get more performance out of it. Okay, so here we are. This is the Airstrike Thunderstorm in the teacup. And I've already taken all the screws out. So let's just get it open. Okay. So, what you should be able to see from this view, okay, maybe we need a little bit of zoom here. A bit of zoom. Okay. From what you should be able to see from this view already is that this is basically a Strife. If I take the Strife that I have been working on, let's bring it in here. Let's just have a look at that. It's very, very similar. So here you've got your pusher, and here's your pusher over here. Let's use something to point. So pusher, pusher, large trigger, spring to pull it back, spring to pull it back, wiring to the battery compartment, wiring to battery compartment. So this just doesn't have a magazine, it's got a large revolver drum. Alright, so it's basically a Strife knockoff in my book. Alright, so let's continue looking at it. So as you know, this thing is suffering on the performance side of things. So from this view, everything looks fine. I can't see any reason why this shouldn't work. Only thing I'm observing is that this spring appears to be under a bit more tension than what I think it should be. And you can see it's already starting to wear out a little bit over here. Okay, so I've also opened the cage compartment. So there we are. And now we can actually see the flywheels. And let's just see if I can actually get even more zoom for us here. Okay. Right, so I'm hoping that you guys can see it. So you can see here, these flywheels in my opinion appear very far away from each other. I just want to check. Okay, they are flat. Okay, they are definitely flat. Yeah, they're not. So I'm thinking that that is part of where the performance issue sits. So for comparison, what I have done is I have got a stock Strife cage right here. Okay. Let's try and get them next to each other so we can see. Okay, so yes, this thing takes less batteries than a Strife. It only takes 3 AA's, where a Strife takes 4. So in the performance compartment, it's got less power to work with. But if you overvolt it, you know, I guess you wouldn't have that problem. So it's gonna, out of the box, it will be less powerful than a Strife. But let's look at the motors. Okay, is there really much of a difference here? So I measured these and they are very, very close, but there is a difference. So let me just get my ruler out. Okay, so the Strife, if I measure the wheel to wheel, it is exactly 1 centimeter. Okay, exactly. Let me see, show that. Alright. So, how much is that for the US guys? I've actually got no idea. How does inches work? I actually don't know. Oh well, it's 1 centimeter guys. Time to get to metrics. Figure it out. Okay, so let's look at the Airstrike one. Where is my, there we go. And if I measure this, it is close, but it's coming in at 12 millimeters. So just Oh, can I actually show that to you? Let's see, like that. So that there's 2 more millimeters on the in this gap than on the strife. So I think we have found the reason for this thing's bad performance. Well, in my book, in any case. So what I want to try. So yeah, this internals video is gonna turn into a bit of a performance tuning video as well. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to see if I can do something about these wheels, maybe put some tape around it. I am not sure if that's going to work. I've never tried anything like that, but basically we need to try and make this gap smaller here so that the wheels have got more grip. Yeah, let's just have a look quickly. If I take one of these darts and can I take this barrel out? Yes, I can. See, it goes through very, very easily. And I think what's happening, you see, I can even turn the wheel with the dart there. So I think there's not enough grip on these wheels to actually push these darts out. Let's just have a look at a strife one. Let's be fair, push it in the same way. Can I turn the wheel? Yes, I can, but there's a lot more resistance. So can it be that 2 millimeters is making so much of a difference? 2 millimeters. I think I might be onto something here. Alright. Okay guys, so here we are in the passage of my house, and we are going to do a bit of unscientific demonstration of the performance of a stock Airstrike Thunderstorm in a teacup. So this passage of mine is roughly about 7 meters long, okay, from where I am standing up to the door on the other end. I can't find my measuring tape, so that's what I'm saying, it's gonna be unscientific, but I'm hoping that we can see visually a difference between the stock performance and after I've actually modded this thing a little bit. So if you hear anything in the background, it's probably my wife working in the backyard at the moment, because I've got the front door open so that I can use the full distance of the passage. So here we go, and I'm switching it on. Oh, Luke, listen to that sexy stock sound. Okay, and here we go. I'm keeping the blaster level, and I fire. Okay, so I think that is good enough to demonstrate what this blaster does out of the box. I'm going to measure the distance from where it lands. So roughly from here, that is, I think, maybe 4 meters. So I think it's 4 meters. Okay, so what we'll do next now is I am going to obviously try and lessen the gap between the flywheel somehow. And then we'll come back and we will measure to the same test again. Okay, we are back. Let's open this guy up and see if we can do anything about those flywheels. Right. Just so you know, I have not tried this before, so I am going to learn as I do this video. Obviously power. I don't want to damage that. Okay, get that out of there. Obviously that way around. Okay, so I just need to free the wiring up a bit. Okay, and I think you can now actually see the gap. Oh, let's get a bit of zoom again. Get some zoom. Okay, so I think you can actually see the gap now, hopefully. Alright, so where is the dot? I need a dot. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of play here. Stop the wheels quite easily. Okay. I wonder how easy these wheels can come off. Okay. Let's not do that now. Okay, so yeah, I've got some black insulation tape. I'm hoping that that will work. Let's just see. For the thing to go forward, the wheels have to turn that away. Okay. So. Okay, so I've taped up the flywheels. Yeah, well, I have to see if I didn't do an awesome job, but I guess we just want to see if this could work in theory in any case. Alright, so I'm closing it up, and I think it's time for us to go and do a test and see if this makes any difference. Can we save the thunderstorm and turn it into a real thunderstorm? Okay. Okay, and we are back with the, I hope, slightly improved Airstrike Thunderstorm. So I've changed the dot colors out just so that we can see the originals. You can see on the floor there is blue, and I've marked where they landed last time, and then the new ones. Let's give my dog a chance. Okay, so let's hear the sound of the new one. It's again just normal AA batteries, no IMRs at all. Okay. I guess you can hear it's got a bit more of a whine to it now. I guess it's because the wheels are not balanced because of the tape I've put on. But let's just see if it's made actually any difference at all. Okay, I think we got another meter out of it, maybe 1.5 meters. Yeah, so it worked. Okay, so I want to try something else. I'm going to take this blaster now. You can see I've put different types of darts in already. I think these are called mushroom heads, I'm not sure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the batteries that's in here. One batteries. I'm going to do it while you guys are watching. I'm going to replace those batteries. Well, I'm going to replace one, and I'm going to put one IMR in. See, with the tape around it, and one IMR. So it's 3 volts plus 3.7 volts. So this thing is now going to run 3.6. Let's see what it does, and let's listen to that sound. I like it. I like that sound. Okay, so let's see. Same test, same distance, same setup, everything. And as Luke would say, I'm out of darts. Alright, so I think you guys can see the difference between stock performance, slightly modded with a tape, and what an IMR does. And that was a single IMR battery that I added. Alright guys, I guess that is the end I'll leave the verdict out. What do you think? Can you turn this blaster into a proper thunderstorm? Is it possible? Leave me a note in the comments. Cheers guys.